So you want to try out Mirandus in the upcoming playtest, but not quite sure what an exemplar is? That's no problem. In this video, I'll be talking all about what an exemplar is, what the different types are, and how you can gain access to the upcoming playtest to start earning Materium, which is what you can sell for real money in your pocket by playing Mirandus, the upcoming MMORPG. But first, my name is Duyo, and if you like Mirandus, then subscribe to my channel because that's all we talk about here. And if you want to join a community of other players for Mirandus, then join my Discord. A link will be in the description below. We'll have like a party finding chat, buy, sell, and trade. I share different tips and stuff, and we can just talk about Mirandus. So if that's for you, join it. Link in the description below. But let's dive on into the video talking about exemplars. But I'm curious, do you already own an exemplar? And if you do, comment below which one you currently have or which one are you most looking forward to playing. So first, the type of exemplar you have is going to determine your race and your appearance. You'll be able to customize the look of your exemplar as far as the gender, hairstyle, face, skin, and all the normal character creation settings that we've come to know while playing games. They have mentioned in the past that it would be really cool to have more rare and unique looks as an NFT that have a limited amount. So when you see somebody with a specific look, like for example, a Gandalf wizard beard or something like that, it would just be that much cooler because of how rare they are. So what they might do is have like the common looks available to everybody, and then the rare or cooler looks as NFTs with the limited supply. And then within each race, there will be a handful of unique abilities that are tied to your exemplar. And so this can have a pretty big impact on your playstyle and what you can do in the game. So for example, there will be 10 different types of human exemplars. There's 5 different dwarves, 5 orcs, 5 halflings, and 5 elves. And I'll make a separate video explaining all of the different exemplars in detail and what their abilities are. But for now, just know that each exemplar has different unique abilities. So there are 10 different types of human exemplars. There's going to be 2,500 of each. And each of those 10 human exemplars are going to have a different unique ability. So some exemplars are going to get bonuses to crafting items. Others will get things like night vision or poison resistance or stealth bonuses. But in general, humans get bonuses to crafting and gathering. Orcs get bonuses for adventuring. Dwarves get bonuses related to specifically mining. Halflings have stealth and they can give buffs. And then elves are the best in combat. There's going to be several exceptions, and again, I'm going to go over all of this in a separate video, but that's just the overall general look of them. So next, it's important to note that the exemplar is not the only thing that will determine your playstyle, and really it just provides one or two unique bonuses or buffs or abilities. However, as far as we know, exemplars can be any class, and that would be the biggest factor. So whether you're a human or a halfling, you can be a warrior class or archer class and play it that way. The only difference would be the appearance, and one would get a buff to like harvesting food, and the other would get a buff to stealth. Just for example. But beyond the exemplar bonus, you'll be able to choose the class as well as the type of gear you want to equip. So any exemplar will be able to equip light, medium, or heavy armor. Any exemplar can equip either a melee weapon or a ranged weapon. And so the type of gear that you equip, the class that you are, is also going to very strongly determine what your playstyle is going to be, and it won't solely be based on your exemplar. While these buffs and bonuses can push your exemplar to be best in one category or another, it's not going to be the only factor to consider when you're playing the game. And then some exemplars are going to be more rare than the others. The most common race would be humans. They have more types of exemplars, and also there's more of them at 2,500 than any other race. And as the race gets more rare, there's going to be fewer types and fewer available. So like for elves, there's only 5 types of elves, and there's only 400 of each. So there's a total of 2,000 elves in existence, where there's 25,000 humans in existence. So that just means when you see an elf, it's going to be rare. Humans are a lot more common, and that just makes it that much cooler when you do see an elf. Which leads me to my next point. Exemplars are also NFTs, which means you can buy, sell, and trade them with other players. This also means that the rarer ones, like the elves, are going to be more expensive than the common ones. Having exemplars as NFTs is pretty cool because you can always sell them off and get your money back if you ever decide to stop playing the game. But the coolest thing is for the free to play players because you don't need to ever buy one yourself because you'll be able to rent one from another player. They make passive income by renting it. You can play for free and earn. So it's a win-win situation there. And this hasn't been implemented yet. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And as soon as it is a feature that is possible to do in game, I'll let you know here so you won't miss out on anything. But if you're looking to earn some passive income, you can buy multiple exemplars and rent them out. And if you want to be a free to play player, you can just not buy an exemplar and just rent one, and a portion of your earnings would go towards the owner of that exemplar. So now that we know a little bit more about exemplars, let's talk about why you might want to go ahead and get one now. So there's a permanent play test coming up at the end of quarter 1 of this year. So that's going to be in March, roughly 2 months from right now, if there's no delays. There's usually delays, but the plan is end of quarter 1, which would be the end of March, most likely. And then you can already start playing and start earning Materium. Remember, Materium is what you can earn while playing to exchange for real life money. So once that playtest is up and it's permanent, you can start earning Materium permanently in game. But right now, the only way to access it is by owning an exemplar. And currently, the cheapest ones go for about $60 to $70 on OpenSea. Now, keep this in mind, that's not a bad price to gain early access to a new MMORPG. You can already start playing the game and earning Materium as soon as that permanent playtest goes live and can already start earning your money back on it, which is something you can't do in other games. And you can always decide to sell the exemplar later and get your money back. Maybe the exemplar even goes up in price and you can earn more money than what you paid for it since it is an NFT. And again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just some dude talking about a video game on YouTube. So keep that in mind. But for $60 or $70, you can get early access to a game. During that early access, you can start earning real life money to be paying back that $60 or $70. And then if you ever decide to stop playing, you can just sell it off and get your money back or make a profit plus what you earned while playing to be ahead in the long run. So there's that. And just to recap, exemplars determine what race you are and the appearance you're going to have. And they come with a variety of different unique bonuses or abilities. And while it can help determine your playstyle, these bonuses or abilities are just one aspect of your character, and you'll be able to choose different classes and equipment and further customize your character beyond this. Also, these are NFTs, and you can buy, sell, and trade them whenever you want. And owning one is the only requirement to get into the play test here in a couple of months to start playing and start earning already. And I'll make a future video explaining each exemplar in detail. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on that, and you'll know exactly which exemplar you want to get to start playing in the playtest. So that's it for today. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.